Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this one. This is a big one. It all comes down to this now. The UEFA Euro 2024 final, my match preview and my match prediction. Which involves my team, England, up against Spain in the final of Euro 2024. Back-to-back European finals for England. Back-to-back Euro finals for England. Can they learn from the past heartbreak and put that to bed? Put that to bed. Who knows? But yeah, we're up against Spain in the final. England, for me, were expected to get to the final. Spain weren't expected to get to the final because start the tournament, we expected to get to the final. Obviously, some of us expected us to win it. Obviously, they're the optimistic England fans, but with me being realistic, I put us to reach the semi-finals and get knocked out by France in the semi-finals. And going into this final, for me, it's another opportunity. I'm not trying to disrespect Spain, but I know they're beating Germany and France, but I think they'll be got at defensively. I still don't think Spain are the traitors defensively, in my opinion. It's all about our game plan against Spain. If we sit back, we'll get whipped to shreds. Simple as that. We'll get whipped to shreds. If we can go toe-to-toe with Spain, I think we've got a huge chance. I really do. And we've got a huge chance. If it does straight to penalties, I actually think England have a massive chance on penalties. Because we'll have to look through the Spain squad in a minute, but I actually think England got more penalty takers than Spain, in my opinion. The thing with Spain is, though, most of their players at Spain got the winner's mentality, haven't they? Carvajal, winning mentality. Rodri, winning mentality as well. I actually think Spain will want to get it done in 120 minutes. I think that would favour Spain. If it goes straight to penalties, I'd actually fancy us on penalties, despite the last Euro final, we had heartbreak on that. But we've talked with the pressure of penalty shootout, haven't we? We have talked quarterfinals in Switzerland when the pressure was on, all the pressure was on us. Because we were expecting to get past Switzerland, even on penalties. So, but for me, Spain, though, let's have a look at Spain anyways. Let's have a look at Spain in terms of their lineup. This was their last lineup. Unai Simon in goal. Jesus Navas, fucking hell. Jesus Navas still playing. But this time was a right back. and he's over 40 years old now, isn't he? Jesus Navas. Nacho can be. I think Nacho's a good centre back, as long as he has another centre back alongside him, another good centre back alongside him, like Laporte. So with Laporte next to Nacho, it actually makes Nacho good, in my opinion. Cucurella, you know what? Cucurella's probably been good. Yeah, he's been good, hasn't he? Let's be real. Maybe other players are making Cucurella look good defensively, maybe, but Cucurella's done well this tournament at left back, and I thought it would be the weak point. but he's actually done well. So, Wadtree and Fabian Ruiz as a double pivot. We don't need to explain anything more on Wadtree, probably. I actually think Wadtree is the best player in the world. No, seriously. At this current stage, I think Wadtree is the best player in the world. I think at the moment, Wadtree deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. In my opinion, he does not get the recognition he deserves. Wadtree. Fabian Ruiz, a good little decent midfielder, isn't he? Fabian Ruiz. Then we get on to the front four, Danny Olmo, in that attacking midfield role. I think he's a top scorer, isn't he? I think he's a top scorer in the tournament as well, Danny Olmo. But yeah, it's a dangerous front four, isn't it? It's going to be our toughest, well, obviously it's our toughest test so far. Yamal, 16 years old, absolute superstar already, isn't he? Absolute superstar. Sophia's as well, and what a goal we scored, Yamal against France. What a goal that was against France in the semi-finals, and it's going to be crucial to see who we've got at left back for me, at left wing back for England, because if it's Kieran Trippier against Yamal, game over straight away, because imagine Yamal against Trippier who's so light-footed. Trippier's going to get whipped to shreds. Going to get absolute whipped to shreds. We need to play Shaw at left wing back for me. We need to play Shaw at left wing back. And whenever Shaw has played for England, he's never let us down either. He's always been good for England. So let him deal with Yamal, and whoever's on at left centre back, deal with Yamal as well. On the other side, you've got Nico Williams. Good window, isn't he? He's a good window, Nico Williams, but again, it's just the end product for me. If I was Spain, I would worry about Nico Williams' end product. I still don't think he's done it consistently in terms of end product. In terms of end product for me, Nico Williams, don't get me wrong, he's done be threatening with his pace and trickery, but Nico Williams for me, he still lacks that end product in my opinion. And we come to Morata up front. Who seems to be a club player, who seems to be a country player, doesn't he? More than a club player. In terms of the club player, he's not really been at it as a club player, but for the country, Morata's been on fire for his country, hasn't he? For his link-up year as well, Morata. I don't know if Morata will be fit though for the final because of a stupid incident after the Spain-France game where I think a person went on and he slipped, and obviously I think he injured Morata. So keep an eye out for that one. Hopefully Morata's okay for Spain after that incident. But Morata is in top here. It's very good, and Morata can be clinical as well. He can be clinical. So yeah, that's the Spain lineup you'd probably expect to see. But the only one change will be Carvajal in for Jesus Navas. Carvajal will be back on suspension, and that's going to be massive for Spain. Carvajal, who is got that winner's mentality, he knows how to win finals as well. Just like most of these players do. They know how to win finals, like most of these players in the Spain squad. So, but in terms of international, they are quite inexperienced because they've not reached a final for quite a while, and this whole squad of Spain, they weren't in the last Spain squad that did win the tournament, so they are quite inexperienced for me. Going into this final. But in terms of England, this was the lineup we picked against the Netherlands. Don't let me wrong, I hold my hands up. I did not like the lineup at all. I did not like the lineup, but I was proven one. And we played well. I still think there should be changes for me. I will still make changes for me. I'm still not happy with a couple of players' performance. Team Trippier being one of them. I mean, Trippier's been okay, don't get me wrong. He was okay, but he's obviously in. I think he went off with an injury, didn't he, Trippier? Trippier went off with an injury, but I would start Shaw instead of Trippier anyways. I would. Because Shaw is our only left-footed wing-back. Trippier is too one-footed. He's too right-footed for me. If you don't start Trippier, you don't him at right wing-back. At right wing-back for me. And I still think Southgate will go for the same lineup. I think he'll be this lineup he'll go for in the final. But Youth Shaw needs to be in for Trippier. I would even start Watkins ahead of Kane as well. I would. I would start Watkins ahead of 10, but it ain't going to happen. 10 is still going to start. But I'm not against it because I thought Harry Kane did improve in the semi-finals. He did improve. And I thought majority of the England 11 played well, in my opinion. Last night in the semi-finals. So it's going to be the same lineup again, let's be real. But we maybe might see Shaw at left wing back, hopefully, instead of Trippier. But in terms of my lineup, this would be my lineup I would go for. As I said, only change I would make, I would put Shaw in for Trippier. Luke Shaw is our only natural left wing back. He's our only natural left wing back, so we need to start him, in my opinion. And Luke Shaw starts as a left wing back in the last Euro final. Did you not see what happened in the last Euro final? And at the last Euros, we played this formation, didn't we? We played this formation, similar formation, and Shaw was a left wing back for the whole tournament, and he started in the final. So just start Shaw at left wing back. And as I said earlier, Luke Shaw does not let us down whenever he's played for England. He does not let us down at all. So that's the lineup I'll go for. And the only other change I would make is probably Watkins in for 10. But for now, I'll still start 10. But just shows. Actually, let's have a look at the squad, actually, Spain. In terms of what Spain can bring off the bench. I mean, Ronaldo, Grimaldo is quite a good player. He's a good left back, isn't he? But this is Spain's squad. Marino can come off the bench, and obviously he started against Germany. That's enough option Spain can bring off the bench if it's not done well for them. I think it's pretty even. In terms of Spain's squad depth and England's squad depth. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 final. I really do. I really do think it's a 50-50 final. Ferran Torres can come off the bench as well. Oyarzabal can come off the bench as well. Hossiu, which is basically another Morata really. But Hossiu, we saw what he did for Real Madrid against, who was it? Was it Bayern Munich? Yeah, it was Bayern Munich, wasn't it, in the semi-finals to reach the final. Hossiu made an impact off the bench. So it's a 50-50 for me. It's a 50-50 game. I think it's 50-50 in terms of squad depth from both for both teams as well. I genuinely believe it's a 50-50 final. I really do. I think it's a 50-50 final. It's all about how we set up. If we can attack Spain, if we go toe-to-toe with Spain, I fancy us. I really do. I really do fancy us. If we sit back, if Southtown does his usual nonsense, then then I think Spain will whip us apart. I really do. Because you can't sit back and then Spain. You just can't. Because they'll whip us apart. We don't no choice. Don't toe-to-toe. Don't toe-to-toe with them. If we don't toe-to-toe with them, we beat them. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe we will beat them if we don't toe-to-toe. We just can't sit back. Like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect Spain, but they have massively overachieved in this tournament, Spain. Well, from the start of the tournament, they've overachieved, but expectations changed during the tournament. And Spain, they're probably favourites. Yes, we will. I will admit that. Spain are probably favourites to win this tournament. Because they played the best football with Spain. They've been the team of the tournament so far, Spain. They've been a joy to watch. But England have the experience. The Spain players do not have international experience. Obviously, they have club football experience, the Spanish players, but they've not been in the final for quite a while. Spain have not been in the final for quite a while. They've not won a tournament for a while. The last tournament was 2012, and obviously the whole Spain squad weren't in that 2012 squad. Yes, we will. So it's 50-50 for me. It really is 50-50, and I think we've got a chance. I really do. I really think we've got a chance. Which has probably changed my tune, hasn't it? Changed my tune from previous match reviews and match previews. And it's one of them, though. If I say we will win it, we probably won't end up winning it. If I say Spain will win it, then England might actually win it. I don't know. It's one of them reverse psychology things, isn't it? But I'll go for what I think. That's what I always do. I always go for what I think. And people might be shocked. People might be shocked. And I said it earlier. I see this game down to penalties. I really do. I see this game down to penalties. We've got the experience over Spain as well. I think we've got the experience over Spain because Spain have not been in the international final since 2012. And this whole Spain squad was not in that 2012 squad either. So it's hard though. It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. Just won't be shocked at either result. I won't be shocked if we win it because it's been a long time coming to win a tournament with the squad we got and with 4-year Clover boy that was out there getting the rock of the tour in all 4 tournaments. We need to win it. Simple as that. We need to win it. I don't think there's any pressure on Spain. I don't think there is any pressure on Spain. I think there's going to be more pressure on us. I think we should be expected to win it. I do expect us to win it now. I really do. I genuinely do expect us to win it, especially when you have the experience as well. England got more of the experience from obviously having been in the past final. Spain's last final, its national tournament final, was 2012. So they don't have a lot of inexperience, Spain. Don't get me wrong, they do have winners. Obviously, they have winners in the squad, like Rodri, Carvajal. They've been in massive finals before. But that's been at club football. That's been at club football level. So everyone's going to be shocked by this. My prediction, England to win on penalties. I finished under all the way to penalties, and we do. I finished on end 2-2. I finished on end 2-2 after extra time. And if it does to penalties, I fancy us. I really do. we fancy us in penalties. I know people would have said that against Italy, but Italy, that was different, that final, wasn't it? Because Italy, we weren't experienced in that final. We weren't experienced in that final. Italy does know how to win. They know how to win, whatever way it is, especially on penalties as well. Donnarumma, the goalkeeper, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world, in my opinion. But Jordan Pickford, he's great. He's done the penalties as well. Done that 7 penalties. It's one of them though. It is one of them because Spain, I still think they can do well on penalties as well because they have got winners in their squad. So I think I actually do think it's the same as the Euro 2020 final, where again you expect England to win it. Well, I do. I expect England to win it. I know Spain have knocked out 2 of the tournament favourites in Germany and France. This is the final now. This is the final. England have got more experience than Spain. England have got more experience than Spain for me, in terms of obviously the last hooping final. Spain's last final was 2012, and that's when they last won the tournament. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And the whole Spain squad that we're seeing at the moment was not in that squad. So they don't be having that inexperience for me, Spain. But all the pressure is on us, and I feel we should be expected to win it. It's not us being out at all. It's not being out at all. I expect us to win it. If this was the final, start of the tournament, yes, let's go back to start tournament. If this was the final, he would have told me Spain versus England. Spain versus England final. I would expect England to beat Spain. It's not me being disrespectful to Spain. They've been a try to watch Spain. So far, I've been my team in the tournament. They've massively overachieved Spain as well. Because no one predicted them to win it. No one predicted Spain to win it. No one predicted them to reach the final. No one predicted them to reach the semi-final, even. I had Spain getting knocked out in the quarters of Austria. So, for me, we should be expected to win it. And I think we've got a huge chance. It's like 2020 final for me. Obviously, Spain are much better than that Italy team, definitely. But it's another opportunity where there's an expectancy there, where we expect us, you got to expect us to win it. It's not Germany or France in the final. Because they were the 2 tournament favourites, Germany and France. They've been knocked out. So for me, if it wasn't on performances, I would make us favourites to win the final. But the fact it's on performances, the betting odds are making Spain the favourites, because they've been obviously a joy to watch, been exciting to watch this tournament. But I'm confident. No, honestly, I'm generally confident. I think it's under all the way to penalties. And I fancy us. And we do fancy us on penalties. Hopefully, I'm the luck. That me don't for England to win. Will hopefully win it home at that. Yes, let's hope so. And so for all those people that say I always mourn, what does this mean then? What does this mean? It's just one of them though. We straight through most of the games in the tournament. We've had our performance of the tournament. We had our performance of the tournament last night against the Netherlands, which was so much better than the other performances we've had in this tournament. So much better. And maybe it's one of them now. Maybe it's one of them where we're now in the final, and maybe it did help us scraping past Is it a failure? Is it a failure if we don't win it? Yeah, it is. For me, it's a failure if we don't win the tournament. It is a failure because Germany and France have been knocked out now. Them two have been knocked out. Spain were not expected to. No one put Spain to win it at the start of the tournament. Don't get me wrong, Spain got a brilliant squad. Don't get me wrong, but I expect us to win it. I expect us to win it, and we do. And we fancy us to put the past heartbreak away. I think we're gonna do it. Honestly, I really do. And this is the first time in my life. This is the first time in my life where, obviously, apart from probably the Italy final, I can't remember what I put in the Italy game. I actually think I did put us to use against Italy in the final, from what I remember. But we've had that experience now in the final. We've had that experience. I just think the experience counts for me. I really do think the experience counts. And I mean international experience as well of being in the past final. Because Spain, the whole Spain squad have not. They weren't in the last. They weren't in their last final, which they won, which was in 2012. So yeah, I really fancy us. I really do. I really fancy us. I think it's done all the way to penalties. I think it's done be. I actually think it's done be a fucking dud final. I really do. I actually think it's done be a dud final. I think it's done be topsy-turvy final, in my opinion, where either team might go 1-0 up and the other team turns it round to make it 2-1. Then a team will get an equaliser. Spain needs to get it done in 120 minutes for me. The only way Spain win for me is they get it done in 120 minutes or 90 minutes. If it goes to penalties, I fancy us. I really do. Fancy us to win penalties. Maybe it's going to be an interesting game plan. It's going to be an interesting game plan because it's going to be a tough task to keep Spain out. But it's another opportunity. It's another opportunity at the final against Italy. I've not seen us win a tournament. And honestly, if we win it, I'll be quite. You'll be seeing me cry with joy in my review because we finally won a tournament, and I finally seen us win a tournament in my lifetime. And I will say, because I've been mourning, and because I was pessimistic in past games, it's because I'm passionate. I know on paper we should be putting them teams away. That's why I've been mourning and wanting and being passionate, because I have standards. And this team we've got, we should be winning it. We should be winning the tournament. And in all 4 tournaments, we've had the luck of the draw. And this is yet another opportunity at the Italy final where I expect us to win. Despite how good Spain have been. In this tournament, no one predicted Spain to win the tournament. So I expect us to win it in that case. Because Spain, for me, in my eyes, they've overachieved, in my opinion. But obviously, expectations changed during the tournament, don't get me wrong. But I really do fancy us just because of that past experience. Hopefully, we put that past experience of heartbreak away. Because at the end of the day, 2018, we lost in the semi-finals, didn't we? Then 2020, we reached the semi-finals, the Heroes, beat Denmark, found a way to beat Denmark and reached the final. We used in the final to Italy. 2022, should have beaten France. We should have beaten France, who had injuries. Another missed opportunity. So it's all about learning and past experience for me. And now we've got to cross the line. We've got to cross the line now. Because if we don't win it, I'm sorry, I will be wanting the den. I will be wanting den. And I will be calling it a failure if we don't win it. And it's not. I just don't get people that say we're too arrogant. How are we too arrogant? Have you seen the tour we've had in all 4 tournaments? Have you seen England's squad on paper should be winning the tournament? So how is it arrogant to expect us to win a tournament? Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. But I'm done here for there. My prediction is 2-2 and England to win on penalties. I really genuinely believe if it does all the way to penalties, I'll be super confident. Honestly, I would be. I would fancy us to win on penalties because I think we've got more of the penalty takers than Spain, in my opinion. Because that's how I see the final going. If it's done in 90 minutes and 120 minutes, I actually think Spain will win in 90 or 120 minutes. But if it does straight to penalties, which I think it will go to penalties, I really fancy us on penalties, I really do. And we'll learn from the past heartbreak on penalties in the final against Italy, hopefully. And if we do win it, I'll be crying with joy. Honestly, I'll be crying with joy. I was crying with joy when Taro got promoted back to League One, even though it was only one season until we went back down. I was crying with joy when Liverpool won the league. Obviously, it was unfortunate in the circumstances we did win it. And I'll be crying with joy if England win the tournament. Honestly, I'm nervous. Don't get me wrong. I am nervous. Obviously, the nerves are now starting, even though it's a few days away. But I'm confident. And I expect. That's my feelings towards it. I'm nervous. I'm confident, and I expect. So, but anyways, if you're watching this on Playback, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. You're entitled to your opinion. If you think Spain are going to win, then fair enough. I don't blame you for thinking that. But I've explained the reasons why I think we're going to win the final. So if you're watching this on Playback, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. And donate one. I did say even if we beat Netherlands, I said we will get beat on Spain. But after seeing the performance in Netherlands, it's made me more confident. But anyways, feel free to leave your thoughts down below if you watch this on Playback, down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe. So yeah, and yeah, one more day, one more step away for the 3 Lions. One more step away. How many times have we said that in the past as an England fan? But is this the day, people? Will this be the day where England finally bring it on? And will I be apologising to Dal Southgate after the match? Or will I be once again saying the same old things as the previous match reviews and the previous years? So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Is the big final? Who's going to win the Euros? Is it going to be Spain, the first trophy win since 2012? Or is it going to be the 3 Lions to finally put it on? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you later. Come on, England! One more step away.